Hello everyone and welcome back to Only Frames. We're the home of below average pool and we've brought to you today 18 minutes and 55 seconds of pure pooling paradise. Below average pool coming your way, and here's the champion of below average pool. This man personifies it. It's fan favourite and road to dish hero, Louis the dog. He's up at the tables, hit that break like it was a red-headed stepchild, and now he's in amongst the balls playing res, and as he is wont to do, he's missed an absolute sitter. He wouldn't want Joe getting his hand down on the table this early in the frame. This isn't a straightforward chance. He's taking this yellow down towards the bottom pocket. He's played it off the red. I assume he wanted it in, but that's not a bad second prize. Completely covered the pocket. Louis back to the table. It took him 130 odd days to complete the road to dish challenge. We documented every one of them, and that doesn't include all the dry breaks or loo balls he had off the break as well. If he can clear these reds, I will eat my hat. That one down there, the bottom left, is going to be causing him problems. He's put loads of gear on that. It was the wrong gear, but he put loads of it on anyway. He's in a real pickle now. I don't know what he's going to do. Somehow Louis in Division 1 this season. He's playing with the big boys. I expect him to win a grand total of 0 games. He's having a look as if he's going to try and double this red back to the other bottom pocket. He's just giving it a whack. It wasn't a million miles away from the middle bag. It's not gone in, and from here, Joe is huge favourite. Joe can actually play the game. Joe plays pool the same way that Tom talks about it. He's in amongst these yellows now. I would be looking at a clearance, and that's a nice starter for 10. Position not ideal. He's come probably a bit further than he wanted to, or maybe not far enough. He wanted to be on this bottom cushion, but it is a plant. The white's moving, and he's managed to bring that yellow up as well, so it does go into the middle pocket. This could be spelling disaster early doors for Lou, and you can see that Joe's not really taking the threat of Louis seriously. He's come dressed for his pickleball game after. I bet he's great at that as well. This is looking ominous now for the dog. You would have to fancy that Joe's going to go 1-0 up if that black passes the red to the top right hand pocket. Now my eyes aren't what they used to be, but that looks a bit snug to me. We'll find out if it goes in a minute, because Joe will just drop this in probably with a little bit of something on the cue ball to get some position on it. It's just rolled it through. It must go, else he would have been trying to swing the white around the table. So this should just clip past that red. Top right, it will be 1-0. Oh, he's rattled it. He's given Lou a chance to get his hand back on the table. He's going to need a miracle from here. This would be the best comeback since Lazarus rose from the dead. Is he going to play a safety? There's actually a snooker that's not too difficult to play. I think he's gone for the pot. I mean, he was an absolute mile away. So let's say he went for the pot. Surely Joe's going to make no mistake this time. Drop the black in. Oh no, he's overcut it. It's sat on the doorstep to the hole. Do these two plant? Can Louis get position on that red to put it into another pocket? Or if they do plant, can he play the skill shot and not the red and the black in on the same shot? This will be some clearance. He's been given another invitation, and Louis doesn't mind a fluke. He's got the opening plant. He's going to have to drop this into the middle dead weight and then see if he can play the skill shot, surely, to put the red and the black both in the top right hand pocket. But this is not easy by any means. He's missed it. Surely now Joe has to put him out of his misery and finally make it 1-0. Was there some charity on Joe's part there? Joining frame 2 with Joe at the table, and this looks like a right dog's dinner of a frame, but what a double that was to get him on the go. These yellows though could not be put in a worse place. You've got 2 on cushions. He's gone after one of his difficult balls straight away, the one that's tied up on the red. He's walking. He knew that was in, so confident. He's going to play this one nearest to black, and then I assume onto one of the other balls that are on a cushion. This would be one of the better clearances you will see on Only. I mean, any clearance you see on Only Frames is a good clearance because we're all rubbish, but this would be pretty special because these balls were a right mess. He's going to have to roll this in with some top on at pace to get on this one on the top cushion. He's done that with a plum, and now he needs to try and find the gap between the 2 reds to come down onto this yellow, potentially into the middle pocket. This white ball looks like it might come up like Brad, just a little short. He didn't want to be cannoning the yellow as well, and this is a tricky proposition now. What does he do? Does he just develop the yellow on the basis of Louis probably not good enough to clear these up? I don't know where it pots, if I'm completely honest. Does he just roll the white down towards a cushion? Oh, he's tried to double it off the bottom cushion into the middle pocket with some side. That would have been a proper exhibition shot. As it is, he's left Louis plumb in these, and before the game you'd probably got pretty short odds on Joe winning 5-0. So Louis taking a frame early would be an upset, but he hasn't. He's found a way to miss. It looks like Louis is trying to snatch defeat in this frame from the jaws of victory, though he's got a bit lucky and not left this as easy as it could have been. I think Joe's looking at a double, but I could be wrong because what do I know? He has played I think he's played the double. I mean, that was an absolute mile away. Louis now surely has got to make a run at clearing this table. I mean, he made a run at potting the white there. How that has not gone in is absolutely beyond me. He's got lucky it was the cursed middle pocket and nothing goes in there easy. He's rolled around it, flirting with his first loo ball of the game, but actually he's come up beautifully for him and he's managed to not pot. I don't know what Joe's going to do from here, if I'm completely honest. I don't know if he can force the balls away from the pocket or even try and force a skill shot of sorts and make sure the yellow goes down. He might just play a little safety and make Lou's life awkward. I'd be playing the most negative shot, but Joe's down with purpose and he's found the skill shot. And he's got the little bit of luck. I think that shot deserved as well. You'll be seeing that, I imagine, in our best shots of the month competition. It was a great effort. He's cued the black in, clean as a whistle. It's 2-0. Louis again absolutely smashes the break. And they have split lovely. Surely from here he couldn't dish again, could he? Couple of decent positional shots and you would fancy that the table is going to be cleared. Maybe not by Louis, but he could surprise us all. What he's done is he has reverted to absolute form. He's decided, I just need to drop this yellow in, so I'm going to absolutely belt it. And I'm going to pot the white. It's a loo ball as well. Classic Louis. This is what you've come to the channel to see. The home of below average pool. And this is Division 1. What's going on? I'm going to say it again. There's been no Division 2 games on the channel. Games have been played. I'm unbeaten in Division 2. It's an absolute travesty that I'm in Division 2. I will play it and I will win it and I will return to glory. I'll make my best mate Tom proud. Joe's going to clear these up, I should imagine. It's probably going to be 3-0 in a sec. It's not if that white doesn't hold its horses, and it hasn't, and Louis got a reprieve unless Joe can do something magical. He's come off that bottom cushion again. All these reds, all 7 are on the table, but they're quite nice. This should be an opportunity. It's not complete plain sailing with the 2 towards the top of the table, but Lou can get some action on the cue ball if he can cue straight, not wallop everything, and not miss a sitter. And that was an absolute sitter. He's having a nightmare state of this game. He should be in Division 3 with the 2 youngsters we saw running about earlier, but it looks like Joe's been dragged down to his standard. That was a simple pot that you'd expect a player of Joe's calibre to drop easy, but he's left it over the hole, and Lou's getting another opportunity. He just needs to drop this red in, maybe follow it through a little bit of topspin. That's a good pot. He's capable of playing. This is what's so frustrating about Lou. He goes from the ridiculous to the reasonably decent. I'm not going to say sublime, because that's a massive exaggeration. Decent pot again. The white ball is more controlled. This is a more measured approach. This is going to need a good shot though. I think he would have liked the white a bit further off the cushion. I think he might have deserved better from that actually. It was a good pot with a good idea for position. Surely this doesn't cut back to that top left. I didn't think it did, but Lou had it in his head that it would. I mean, that isn't an awful second prize. I think we're going to see Joe's butt up in the air looking for a bit of swerve action. If Joe does swerve this, like Little Scott, it's going to need to bend from right to left, but he's walking around the table as if he's going to play off the cushion, looking like 2 cushions, and then catch this yellow thin till the white comes out. But he's missed the object ball. I thought that was a gimme. Louis really has dragged Joe down. He comes bounding to the table. This Louis is probably as good a chance as going to get a shot and a visit from here. He can put the tricky ball on the cushion over the pocket, and then it's just a couple of simple pots with not even exact positioning, just in an area. He's played the first one too well though. I thought he would have wanted to roll that up. He's put that right in the heart of the pocket. I don't know where he's going with this red. Is he looking at a bit of a cocked hat? Oh, he tried to push it past the yellow. He's dropped it in for Joe. Shot and a visit. Surely the white ball's going top of the table. No, Joe's going to use the red to get position on the yellow. Loads of side there. Lovely job. Nice and controlled. And this will be 3-0 as this is child's play for Joe. Simple stun shot. Black bottom left. It's going to be 3-0 lead. Joe has not been at his brilliant best, but he's still been far too good for Louis so far. And the man is at the table again, playing reds. Loads of side on that. I think he was looking to develop the red on the cushion, but he's hit the black. That's the problem ball. He's got to find a way onto that or to bring it off the cushion. You can see he was trying again. Loads of gear on that. He's got his choice now. There's a red top left, or this one that he's nearest to goes bottom left as well. It's still going to be that bad ball that he needs to get onto. He's made an angle. Now, I think he'll want to come cushion, off the bottom cushion with some side, almost up from behind. Is he a bit straight though? Yeah, he must have been, because he screwed that back. And I think he might have liked that to come back a little further as well. He's fighting the cue ball now as he's trying to make an angle to develop this final red. He's not happy with that. You can see by the body language. He's going to have to try and double this back towards the middle pocket. His hands over and see where the white ends up. That white's going to be travelling. He's missed a double. He'd take the treble. He's apologised, but they all count. He's left himself snookered though. He's going to have to come off the side towards the top. It's not gone in. He's hit it. He's left it in the middle of the table. So if he does get back to it, he's got every opportunity. Louis needs 2 good shots. Come on, man. Get yourself on the board. Get yourself in the game. Just roll this in down the bottom there. And then it's just 1 good pot to the top. Oh, he's rattled it. He's left it over the hole. Joe will still need a good pot, and it's going to be slightly hampered queuing as well with his ball over the pocket to make things more difficult. This would be some pot from here, and it was not to be. Louis is not getting a better opportunity than this. If he doesn't win this frame, he's not winning a frame. I'm going to say it now. Surely got to take the one over the pocket first. He can just bring the white back with a bit of side, take the next yellow into the same pocket. Oh, he's gone the opposite side. He would have wanted it either further or not as far, either playing to the bottom or the middle. He's a bit betwixt and between now. He's going aggressive. I think this is a double towards the bottom right. Oh no, he's tried to cut it, and he has cut it. That's a really good shot. And he's going to need one more good shot to drop this in the middle. He's going to be playing it, or he should be playing it at dead weight, but it's Louis, so he might just blast it. And he knew immediately that wasn't in. He's dejected. Joe's coming into mop up. This is going to be 4-0. This is a procession towards victory. It's an absolute cakewalk for him. Louis back to season 1 form. He's found a foul there. He's dropped the yellow in when he was playing reds. Could this be the end? While Joe is marching on towards victory, I will point you in the directions of our other social media channels. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. It's all Only Frames. Go and have a look, give us a like, give us a follow. We've got footage upcoming from our recent pairs competition day. Let me tell you, you will be surprised by some of the people who played well on this day. Maybe they're people who normally get some grief from the other commentators because they're a bit negative or can't pot a ball, but maybe on the pairs competition day they were on fire, and it's another reason we should be showing Division 2 games. Joe now just needs to drop this black, but he's cut it thick. Had to be careful as I said that. And Louis needs to take all 4 of these reds out, or it is going to be a whitewash. I'm going to say, early spoiler alert, there's only 30 odd seconds left. So I think we know how this is going to end. But how many balls does he pot? Does he find a loo ball on his way? That's a really good shot, to be fair. Just drop this in the middle, leave the white where the red is. Nope, that's how far he got. He got 1 ball into it. Joe has absolutely dominated. He's played it one-handed. That's an ode to Tom. It's 5-0 and Louis' losing streak continues in Division 1.